91X KXUL is one of two radio stations that is operated from the University of Louisiana at Monroe, the other being KEDM. I talked to Joel Wheeler, Director of University Broadcasting for ULM.
ULM is unusual because it has the two different radio stations, and two different radio stations serve two very distinct purposes. KXUL is the older of the two stations, and here in 1973. It's primarily operated by students. The challenge of KXUL is the very nature of students. It's always in transition. You always have new people always being replaced. You always have people who are relatively inexperienced. And that's the nature of the beast, and that's one of the things that's attractive about it as well, because it is a learning environment. KXUL, being student-centered, is funded in part by student activity fees by students here at ULM.
I had the opportunity to interview Matt Street, the music director of 91X KXUL, and here are some things he had to tell you.
I'm the music director here at KXUL 91.1. My tasks include a variety of things, from programming the music to selecting the songs that we add each week. We add 5 songs per week that are introduced in our Music Track Top 40 Countdown, which is played every Saturday night at 7. In regard to picking music at the station, we receive on average of 75 to 100 discs a week here at 91X, and we have to pick 4 to 5 songs a week, and a lot of times that's quite difficult with the amount of music we have and the time that we have to choose the music. One of the benefits of working at this station, as far as other people in bands, local bands, regional bands, we break exclusive artists at our station. A lot of them find out about our website. A lot of people, we get calls from all over the United States of people streaming our radio station at KXUL.com, where they can listen to it no matter where they are, and that way they send us their music, and if it's good, we play it, which is a good benefit to working at a station like this, as opposed to a commercial station where they are mandated to play more things that are trendy or current. We can go against the grain in that regard. Feel free to stop by the station. We have stickers available that we can give you. If you want to volunteer, we have some forms you can fill out for that. There's a lot of different ways you can support the station and even get involved in what we got going on over here at 91X.
91X has a very interactive website at KXUL.com. They were one of the first radio stations in this area to have the ability to stream their radio station over the web. KEDM is a public radio station also located at ULM. Once again, I spoke to Joel Wheeler about a few things about KEDM.
KEDM is a more recent addition to the university. It came along in 1991 when the station went on the air. And it is a public radio station, and what that basically means is that the audience is broader, both in terms of geographic area, but also in terms of demographics. It emphasizes heavily news and information programming, quite a bit of cultural programming, classical music, jazz music, and a variety of other genres of music. So the two stations serve two different purposes, so they very much complement each other in what they deal with.
Deborah Chandler hosts Vocal Vibes, a program on KEDM.
Hi, I'm Debbie Chandler, and I am the Director of Choral Activities here at ULM. And I'm in the process, or right in the middle, of doing my show Vocal Vibes, which I do here on 90.3 KEDM. I do this every Wednesday afternoon at 2 o'clock, and it's as a volunteer. And I love to do this show and love to play great choral music. It's anything vocal. We're celebrating Halloween and All Saints Day. So I have a great time.
Andy also hosts a show on KEDM called Bandscape.
I'm Andy Iska, and I do a show called Bandscape, which is some of the finest wind band music from around the world. It airs Sunday at 10:30.
I also had the privilege to speak to Jay Curtis, the program director of KEDM.
I'm the program director here at KEDM. We are public radio, 100,000 watt station serving northeast Louisiana, pieces of southeast Arkansas, and western Mississippi. Public radio is unique because it is funded by the public, both in forms of contributions from member listeners. We call ourselves listener-supported public radio, but also from the university, which takes care of lots of our expenses, and from grant money coming from places like the Corporation for Public Broadcasting. One of the new things we've got going on right now is that we've just started multicasting after springtime conversion to digital radio, that we're also not just one public radio station, but technically really being able to offer 3 different streams if you can get an HD radio receiver.
Here's what Rob Lloyd, also known as the Jazz Man at KEDM, wanted to share with you.
Hi, I'm Rob Lloyd, KEDM's official jazz man, and hopefully if you're looking at this, you have tuned me in 7 to 10 Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday night. Each night's got its own flavor. Of course, Tuesday night, we call it Straight No Chaser. We keep it real straight. I'm talking Miles, Coltrane, the likes. And Wednesday night, we're heavy on the vocals. So
Bob Lennox is the new news director at KEDM.
I'm Bob Lennox, the news director here at KEDM, and really just looking to focus on local stories, keeping local interest, the places, events that happen throughout northeast Louisiana and southeast Arkansas. One thing that I really want to do is try to bring home in the newscast, local relative content, something that is timely that people want to know about. And really the art of storytelling in public radio, to be able to tell a story through some of the events that go on here in town and across the area.
91X, KXUL, and KEDM are certainly jewels for the radio in the northeast Louisiana area. Located right here at ULM, these 2 radio stations are sure to have what you need. So make sure and tune your dial to either 90.3 KEDM or 91.1 KXUL to get all the radio you need. No matter what your preferences are, ULM Radio has something for you. For ULM Freestyle, this is Daniel Stark. Back to you, Destiny.